What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is HIWING's HI100 TKL mechanical gaming keyboard. This is one of 3 of their keyboards that I am reviewing, and actually I'll be doing a giveaway for this keyboard and their other 2 keyboards, as well as this mouse pad in the background. I'll be giving away 5 of this keyboard, 5 of the other 2 keyboards, and 10 of these mouse pads. So be on the lookout for that giveaway if you want to get one of these for free. But let's get into this review. So inside the box, we of course have the keyboard. We have this little thing. It is a USB to USB-C adapter. I'll go over that in a bit though. We have a tool for taking off keycaps. It actually came with one of the nicer ones. Usually it comes with the cheaper red ones. This is one of the better ones that won't really scratch up your keycaps. And I'll show how to use it in a bit. And then we have a manual that is in English. So let's go ahead and take a look at this nice wired keyboard. I'm going to start off by flipping it over. And there's a lot to see back here. So first off, we do have some rubber pads right here on these 4 corners. That'll help it from slipping around. We have kickstands as well, which also have rubber on them. Again, helps from slipping around. So I'll go and lower those. And then you'll notice this little kind of canal going this way, going up, and going this way. And this is so you can kind of place your wire in and make it kind of stay however you need to. This is going to be a 2-handed process, of course. So let me go ahead and show you how to do on one side. And this can be very helpful, so I'll go and flip it over so you can see, because you don't want your wire to get crushed underneath, and this way you have 3 placements that you can put it on, especially if you need to put something in front. Let's say you want to bring it really close up to your device. This way you can kind of have it a little bit more on the edge and put it right up against, versus if the wire was just jutting out from one side in the very center, you probably wouldn't be able to do that. So let me go and flip it back over. I'm just going to do it through the very center. And I'm going to try to show you the side a little bit. Not going to be easy to see right here, but this side is a little bit shorter than this side. So if you didn't want to use the kickstand, you still have a bit of elevation right there. Let me go and place that down. Currently I do have it on. It's going to be a little hard to see right now. I do have a lighting mode going on. Let me go and change that real quick. But yeah, let's go over some information on this nice keyboard that we have here. So this is a mechanical keyboard, and we do have some nice blue switches. So let me go and show you one of them. Oh, let's go and wiggle it underneath, and there we go. As you can see, we have a nice clicky blue switch there, and you can see the light going off because one of the lighting schemes is currently on. But yeah, got that nice clicky blue switch. I'm going to put this back on. Oop. Just a note, if you wanted to take off the space bar or maybe one of the bigger keys, you obviously wouldn't be able to fit this around here too easily. I mean, you could get it like this, but there's no way for it to grip it. So what you would do is you take off some of the keys that are surrounding it and then use your fingers to pluck it off. Now granted, you could kind of get it into one of the corners here. I can go and show you. You could kind of slip it under one corner and pull it off one side, but you might break it, and I personally wouldn't recommend it. I just think it'd be safer to take some of the keys off around and take it off with your fingers. That I have made videos on how to remove keycaps if that is something you need to see. I haven't done it with this specific tool yet, which I will at some point, but if you just need to see how I would recommend taking off some of these other keys, definitely check out one of those videos on my page. But yeah, let's get back into this review. So the keycaps are double shot. Under the caps, we have those nice clicky blue switches, which I already showed you. Those are always crowd pleasers. Those are usually the go-to for most gamers as well, from what I've seen. It has 87 keys, which are all conflict free. The keyboard works on Windows, Macs, PS4, Xbox, and even phones, thanks to this adapter. So I did try it out on my phone. I went into notes, just typed up some stuff, and it worked perfectly. Works on games as well if you do Well, depending on your game. Certain games will let you kind of use a keyboard and program it. If it does, then this is actually a great buy because this is a keyboard you can use on both your laptop, your gaming systems, and your phone then. So let's go and do a quick sound test. I'm going to do some light taps and then I'll do some hard presses so you can hear the clickiness. So let's do some light taps first. Okay, so that was actually pretty soft. One thing I've noticed for HIWING products is they actually put a lot of good sturdy keycaps on here, and they make sure to support this spacebar. Some keyboards don't really support the spacebar, they just have a center point. This one, from what I remember, has a center point, and then on the sides, each of the corners, we have a supporting beam, so that way it's not too noisy and it's more sturdy. So if I was to press it here, it would definitely press in the center as well. So for those of you who might like play really close to the edge, that'll be really good because then you know for sure you're still hitting that center equally. So let's go ahead and do some hard presses. I'll actually bring it a little bit closer so you can hear it a little bit better, and I'll do some of the smaller ones, a couple of the medium, and then the space. So as you can tell, there is a slight difference in sound between smaller and larger keys, which makes sense. It's pretty clicky. I'd say it's about as clicky as most of my other blue switch mechanical keyboards, which, you know, is one of the reasons a lot of people buy these types of keyboards. So let's go and take a look at the colors. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the overhead light, and yeah, we'll take a look at it. All right, so now you should be able to see all of the lights. Very beautiful to look at. I'm going to go and verbalize what the different commands are on this keyboard, because obviously some of them I'm not really going to show because they can work for literally every single lighting mode or a lot of them. So it would take too much time to have to go through every single one, and I don't think you'd want to see that. So yeah, let me go and verbalize what some of them are. So if you were to press function and then you were to press the left arrow key, this would make the light direction go to the other side. So let's say it's coming across this side, there's a wave going across. If you were to press function and left, it'll go onto the other side. If you were to do function and the right, it changes the color, as you can see right here. I'm going to go ahead and cycle through them so you can see them all. And then we're back to a very colorful one. Now, for switching the light modes, there's actually a lot of them. And if I remember correctly, the manual's actually missing one of them. Or maybe it's not. I can't remember for sure. But don't worry, I'm going to go through all of them. But before I do, I want to show you how you can actually customize the light modes yourself. Now I'm going to show you how you can actually customize the lighting. So to do this, you press the function and this key all the way over here, which I don't remember what it's called, but it's the key to the left of the 1. And right now we're in a customized mode. I've actually already customized it to be this little rainbow pattern in the very center. But you can actually change how you kind of set up your own lighting mode. So let's go ahead and work on this a little bit. So if you press function and then you press the key on the left of the 1 again, and you see up here these 4 lights are blinking, that means it's currently in the editing mode. And what you'll see now is if I press a key, it'll turn off the light. If I press again, it's not going to change. So let's press now, let's go ahead and just turn them all off real quick. And then let's press function and the right arrow key. So now this is going to let me change the color, and you can see the color is going to be red. Oop. And you want to make sure you let go of the function key. But now whatever keys I press will be red. So let's just do these 3 keys. Let's do function and right again. And now the keys are going to be orange. You can see that it is now blinking orange. Let's do function and right. And now we've got yellow. Let's do that again. Now we've got green. Once more, got light blue. Now we've got dark blue. Now we've got a pinkish. And now we've got white. And now this is to just turn it off, so you'll see when I'm doing another row, it doesn't do anything, but if I press the function key or any of these others, it'll turn off that light. So again, I'm just turning them all off. So I think that's a pretty neat ability to have. So if you want to just kind of change up some of them, and you can overwrite, like let's say you had a red and you want to just make it yellow or orange in this case, you can just press over it. So let's skip ahead to a green, blue. Oop. As you can see, I'm just kind of randomly pressing, no real rhyme or reason. And yeah, now to save it, you just press function and the key to the left of the 1 again, and bam, it is saved. Not the prettiest looking thing, but you know, you can customize it however you want. So let's go ahead and take a look at the preset lighting modes. So for this, unfortunately you can't really see right now, but there are 6 keys on the right, the home, the insert, all those keys. We're going to be pressing those, we're going to do function in those, and it will change to the lighting mode. So let us go ahead and start on that. So here we have the first lighting mode. As you can see, it's just transitioning between the different colors. Now we've got a breathing mode. And now we have it bursting from the center. That's just the initial effect, but what it is kind of a stationary color. Blue in the center going outward. And now it's going to repeat those. So each of these has 3 effects. So let's go to the function, and now you should be able to actually see those 6 keys I was talking about. So we did function insert, now we're going to do function in home. So now if I press, it shoots outward from wherever I press. So let's go ahead and do the next one. Now it just lights up whatever key I hit, and as you can see, each time I press, it does a different color. So let's go ahead and do the next one. And now if I hit, it does a straight line out from wherever I click. And now we're back to the original one where if I click, it just bursts out. So again, only 3 per key, and so I'm not going to repeat that anymore. I'm just going to do the 3 and then continue onward. So now it's going to do kind of a winged pattern. This was function and page up. So function page up again, it goes towards the center, and then it just kind of bursts outward. And now this one's just kind of a random assortment of colors going all over the place. Let's do function and delete. This one is going to be not breathing, but snaking across. And now we have similar, but it's going to be a little bit wider of a color. So before it was, you could see 3 or 4 different colors at a time. This one is kind of transitioning between 2 colors, and it's going from the right to the left. Now you see I pressed function and the left arrow key to show you it's switched directions now. Now it's going from left to right. So if I did it again, it'll go again right to left. And yeah, let's keep going. Function delete, and now we have, I believe it's going more of a circle pattern now. And I believe that was the 3rd one. Yep. So let's go to function and end. So this one's just kind of colorful, and it's changing the colors throughout very slowly but steadily. Now we have kind of just a random assortment of colors. And now we have kind of like a breathing snake pattern going upward. And then function and page down, shooting from the top left to the bottom right, and then back. And now we have just a stationary color, and again you can switch that by pressing function and the right arrow key. And then function page down again. This one's going towards the center, as you can see. And now what I'll do is I'll press function left, and now it's going back. Again, this is just to show you one more time that it has that function. Again, you can do that for a lot of the modes. I just didn't do it for all of them just because it would have taken too much time to show you every single one. But yeah, let me show you also how to slow down and speed up the effects. So function and minus will slow it down. And you know you're maxed out because that will blink up here. Those 4 keys will blink once it's maxed out for the minimum and the maximum. So let me max it out now. So now it's going a little faster and it's blinking to show you that. You can also increase the brightness. Function up will increase. That is maxed out now. And then function down to decrease. So I'll do it one at a time so you can see how much brighter it gets each time. It does have quite a number of brightness levels, which is always great. And yeah, that should be the bulk of what you need to know for this keyboard. It has a lot of functions, a lot of lighting modes. It is honestly perfect, and even the price range is really, really good. I believe it was only, I think I got it for about $30. I think the normal price is about $36, $37, but then there were a couple coupons when I got it too, so I got a really good deal on this. And that is a really good price for a keyboard like this. You know, it has so many color options, super bright. Overall, just a great keyboard. So I tried out this keyboard on 3 games: Valorant, CSGO, Paladins, Valorant, and CSGO. I played about 3 to 5 rounds or 3 to 5 matches per game. Couple more on, I think, Valorant, just because I play Valorant the most right now. And I didn't really notice any difference between using this keyboard and keyboards I currently use. My performance seemed to be the same, you know, after a couple matches, because initially I have to get used to it. But by the time I got to the last game, I was pretty much feeling like I was using a keyboard I've been using for years. It really had no difference, wasn't any latency. I personally like the lighting effects because it matched better with my Alienware laptop than my other keyboard does. So personally, I think I like using this one more. I may be using it more often now. And I like that I can move the wires since I am using a laptop. I kind of keep this not dead center of my laptop, just a little bit to the left since my laptop has its own keyboard. So I like the fact that the wire does come out from 3 different locations so I can kind of adjust it exactly as I need. Overall, great keyboard. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Find the link for this product in the description below. Thank you for watching.